welcome to the broadcast. There goes the music. Goodbye, music. All right, cool. I got to exit out of that. Very
Hi,
good.
everybody.
Hey, welcome to the Connection pregame handball semifinal and championship game. So we're about a little less than an hour away from the first game,
Yep.
but we wanted to do an early broadcast in order to share with you guys a little bit about the game and
Yeah.
the best that we can. And I'm hoping to be able to walk away from this area and go down and maybe get to interview some of the coaches and the players and things like that. And then we're going to cut this broadcast about quarter till. We'll have a little bit of a break, and you definitely come back to this feed or wherever you're watching this, whether it's on Facebook, Twitter, on our website, disabilityconnections.com, and we will be ready for another broadcast at 12 o'clock. So that will be between the Gwinnett Heat and the Clayton Eagles, and that is their semifinal game. And the winner of that game will actually play the Houston Sharks. So the Houston Sharks had the best season. Unfortunately, we weren't able to broadcast a lot of the games, but I've heard it's a great season, and
Yeah.
everybody's doing really, really well. So I just want to welcome you to the broadcast and let us catch our breath. First, let me just do this and say a shout out to our team.
Yes.
Yes, and we'll get some shots hopefully during the game. But we have media students, our media
Yes.
team. It's the D Connection media team, and we are fully packed for this broadcast. And so we're very excited to have our team with us, and we have our DC staff here as well, and then we have
Actually, Mike can show you the team right now. Looks like, yeah. We have some good team members right here, and actually we have some of the people playing and getting practice right now, too, which is really great.
yeah, and let's take a shot of some of our broadcast folks. Look up back this way, Micah.
Let's see. I don't know if he can.
Yeah, go
yeah,
back.
There we
Yeah,
go.
there we go. All right, here we are.
Everybody say
There's
hi. Wave at the camera.
media
to
team,
the left.
say hey, everybody.
To the left. To the left.
Wave at Micah.
Wave at Micah. We're so grateful for you guys.
Awesome.
And
then
this
Micah's going
today.
to continue walking around and getting some other shots. We'll be cutting to a little bit. We have kind of a nice bright light coming in behind us, so we look a little
You
shady.
know.
It's like we're in a fog. But we're not. We're actually in tune with what's going on, and we're going to do our best to bring this broadcast. Let's take a little bit of a break, and we'll do a little bumper music, and we'll share a couple commercials. We'll be back in about 40 seconds.
All right. Bye. Which one?
We're here at Chichester's and here with Wendy. Wendy, what do you got here for us today?
Well, I have a new cleanable raised toilet seat that's got a 1,000-pound capacity that you can literally, if you need side transfer, take one of the arms off and safely transfer. Well, we have other bath safety products like toilet safety rails, raised toilet seats, and bath bars, adjustable height that are easy to install. Some of them are totally tool-free. You can do it yourself. You get here on Gray Highway, 1042 Gray Highway behind Dunkin' Donuts.
Chichester's will be there when you need them most.
Mike Jones here with Ken's. Football season is here and the deals are on. Sony 85-inch, just $14.99. Sony 75-inch, just $9.99. Sony 65-inch, just $6.89. Best brands in the business. Come see us at Ken's in Macon and Warner Robins.
All right, cool. Welcome back, everybody, to the D Connection Handball Adapted Sports program today. We are excited about the games coming up, and we've got a lot of exciting, cool things. Now, rather than me yakking and talking, I'm going to turn it over to Victoria. I'm going to let her yak a little bit, take a deep breath. And by the way, just so you'll know, we have brand new individuals who are learning this broadcasting thing, and we have it open to youth from 10 to 24, and we have some young men who are helping us with all this broadcast. So watch it; it'll be exciting. You might see a little hesitation here or there, that kind of thing, and we're all just kind of learning this whole system. And we're going to try something really unique and different for this show. So stay with us. I'm fixing to head downstairs, and I'm hoping to interview a few players and maybe some officials, and we'll talk about the handball. But just think about soccer. This is wheelchair handball is like soccer. It has a little like basketball where they have to dribble in order to keep it in play. I have to find out whether or not there's a time limit for how long a player can have the ball. I'm not real sure about that. So we're going to look into a few of those little issues. And so, Victoria, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to scramble out of here. And we're going to hopefully have some good audio as I head down the pathway here. All right, guys, thank you.
Thank you, Michael, so much. Oh, no. There we go. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. But thank you all so much for joining. We are super excited. It looks like we actually have the Clayton Eagles. They just came, and they are starting to practice. And I think I also see the other team as well downstairs. And so they're also starting to play. So I think it's going to be a great game. And again, a huge shout out to our media team for coming and being a awesome team today, and we are so excited that they're here to help. And so, yeah, if you want to be a part of this team, please come in and join. We really want you guys to be a part. And how do I do that, you may ask? You can join our online community. This is our website where you can choose to sign up. You'll see a tab on our website that says it says Media Team. And then if you click on it, there will be an application where you can do it online and live. So that is really cool. And let me see what's going on down here. Yeah, so everybody's still doing their exercises. It looks like we have another great shot up here. Huge thanks to Philip. That's Philip's shot right now. But yeah, we're super excited. And a little bit about DC and who are we? We're a nonprofit organization, and we serve people with disabilities, all ages, all types. Our main goal for our community is to maintain independence and regain independence. We have a youth transition program, so we want our youth to be independent as well. And where are you going to go after school, and what life choices are you going to be making? And hopefully we can be a part of that decision. And quite a few of our young adults have decided to go through media, so that's really awesome that they have. And if you want to join, how do you join? Sorry, Michael. And if you want to join, how do you join? And that's through our online Disability Connections, or you can go on and join our online community that we have for youth ages 10 and up, ages I think 10 through 24, and it's iliving.club. So if you are interested in becoming a part of our online community, please join. We'd love for you to join live. Yep, I have Michael's phone on right now. Hey, everybody. I cannot hear you. Make sure this is turned on. There we go. Now say something.
All right, testing 1, 2, 3.
I don't hear anything. We'll get a good shot of that. It's turned on. We will be right back, folks. All right, can anybody hear me? Hopefully that's good. Let's see if we can get Michael here. I'm hoping we can hear him. That's a cool shot right there. People getting pictures, I believe. There's Michael downstage. Housing County Sharks, right? Nope, that's still the Clayton Eagles. All right, we're going to see if we can hear Michael. Just bear with Miss. Yeah, I do. Sorry, folks. We are trying to figure out some uh, audio issues. We're trying to get you guys a clear shot downstairs and trying to get some good audio with Michael, but it's not seeming to work, so we must still roll with the program. So just hang in there, you guys. Thanks for being patient. Let's try that again. Michael, why don't you point your camera out here for a second? Let's see if this works.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? You can hear it?
I cannot.
There's another headset here. We probably should be plugged into the iPad.
Let's just see if this works for a second. All right, I think we finally have audio. Can I borrow yours? Any projections for the game? So it looks like we lost audio, but that's okay. Michael is doing some really good interviewing and asking good questions with the coaches. But we are getting some really good shots here with Mike. He's also on the field. This is doing great. Looks like all right, folks, we're still working out a little bit of our audio issues, so it's going to be at a bit of a delay. So if you hear some awkward silences, just bear with us. Looks like we're going to try to do for an interview with Jeremiah, number 23 on the Clayton's Eagles team. That was an awesome interview. Thank you, Michael, for that. This is a cool shot of them at the goal line. All right, sorry, folks. We just found out that there was no audio there. I'm so sorry about that. But that was Jeremy on the team. I have so many mics on me. On the team, um, Clayton versus the Eagles, and he is, I believe, he said a senior. And he is really excited and pumped for this game. And Michael asked him if you had any suggestions or had anything that you'd like to say to the team, and he said just do your best. So that was really awesome to get to see that. So sorry about again the audio not quite working out to where we would like it to, but we got this, and it's gonna.
Isn't that what pre-broadcast games are for?
Yeah,
Yeah.
trials and tribulations there.
We are highly and wonderfully set up to capture these games and capture Victoria and I speaking and talking. And we've got a lot of people monitoring us and trying to see how we're doing. So we're going to basically just do the next 10, 15 minutes just to talk about the game a little bit. And I do have a wonderful little information here. I'm going to announce some of the players. 1 second. But Victoria, you ready for this?
I'm so ready. I've been like so excited for this. It's
Yeah.
been a little while, and I've missed it, and it's really awesome to be back.
Grab me that bag right up under that table right there. And you can just pass it over here. There
He's
you
a
go.
little out of breath. Goodness, let me do some of the talking for you. Sorry about that. No, but we're excited, and what Michael's about to read off is the players on each team. We have the full roster, which is awesome. Thank you so much to the ASP
Adapted sports programs.
for getting that to us. That'll be so helpful instead of me saying number 2, number 3, number 4. So that'll be awesome. So I think he's about to give us the names.
Yes, I am. And so we've got the Clayton Eagles against the Gwinnett Heat. And for the Clayton Eagles, we have coaches Sebastian Tillman. We did just try to interview him, and I don't know if you captured any of that, but you're seeing what's going on the floor, which is great. Players, we have Kylo Ray Brown, Brandon Ellis, Bria Ellison, Jaden Lowe, Isaiah Payton, Edward Roan, Max Sullivan, and Gary Woodruff. And for the Gwinnett Heat, we have coaches Lynn Bordeaux, Lynette Swanson, Dane Weigel. The players are Daniel Apugno, I don't know if I did that right, but Noah Daniels, Damon Green, Jeremy Hobson, Harrison Humphreys, and Marisol Magrigal, and Will Purdy. So that is the Gwinnett Heat team. So good luck to all of the players there. And we are excited that I got to meet some of them. And I was really and what's really amazing about talking to each one of these students and some of the reading I've done on the Adaptive Sports website is that, if players and individuals, especially with disabilities, do not get to participate in a function like this, that their chances of being at home, collecting a check, and just not having quite the leading up to the potential that they have. But this is a really powerful sport, and if your school is not doing this, I would highly encourage you to do the extra hard work to try to get to that point. The success and the increase of participation in furthering academics and employment and all of that kind of thing is actually very strong in this program. And so they've had a huge impact on individual students who otherwise would have most likely just stayed at home. And I don't mean that out to say that was the case for each of the individuals. Everybody's different, but there is kind of a pattern that happens over time that, if you do not get that sense of accomplishment and drive that this sport teaches you, and I will say from my own personal standpoint, getting to wrestle and play football, and I was trying to do the band at the same time, was wild and crazy, but did it instill me and challenge me to have a little bit more drive. And a lot of these students are very dedicated. I know for the Houston Sharks, some of these students start as early as first grade and practice each and every year, and sometimes all year round with the different sports. So there's the junior varsity teams, but there's programs all along the way. So kudos for Houston County and Clayton County and Gwinnett County, all really putting the effort into getting students involved in this. And I think the deeper that it goes, and I think why the Sharks have been so successful is because they do start it from such a young age and involving all the different schools in the system and figure out ways to get everybody to practice and involved in that. And it does have an impact on each individual's life and outcomes. And so I would highly recommend that. Now, let's talk about us on the flip side of things. We're trying to work with ages 10 to 24, and we're building some media teams. And we are hoping, I don't know if we'll have some kind of measurement of success or whatever, but all of these guys that are helping us today are highly motivated and excited to be a part of the media team.
Yes.
So we're really excited about what's going on. I apologize for all of the technical difficulties. As we told you, we are learning how to do this, and we're using some software that is supposed to be a little probably smaller scale than what we're trying to use it for. So I want you guys to stay tuned and make sure you start the 12 o'clock as we start the game, and I think you'll see a lot more exciting action, some good play-by-play with Victoria and I, and I'm hoping maybe Christy might join us for the championship at 2 o'clock. So please don't let this particular broadcast be a foreshadow of what's to come. It's going to be great. We've got some superior zooming in cameras, which we've never used before during last year's football or basketball. So we've got some new things here. Yes, we are starting new. We are tweaking some things as we go, but I'd love for you to watch and continue watching and grow with us. Victoria, why don't you play a quick commercial, and then we will end the show. Please don't go away, and we just want to talk to you a little bit more. Thanks for tuning in with us, and hang on just for about 40 seconds.
Michael, it's time to get up and watch the game.
Oh, okay, yeah, but on your way, you got to come down here to Chichester. This is so comfortable and good, and it'll stand you up and everything. Chairs like this, too.
Yeah, this one even has heat.
Ooh, I've got about 10 more minutes, so I'm going to wait a little while.
Well, I'll just enjoy the game, and I'll tell you who wins later.
Come down to 1042 Gray Highway. Good night. Chichester's at 1042 Gray Highway, right behind the Dunkin' Donuts.
Mike Jones here with Ken's. Football season is here and the deals are on. Sony 85-inch, just $14.99. Sony 75-inch, just $9.99. Sony 65-inch, just $6.89. Best brands in the business. Come see us at Ken's in Macon and Warner Robins. Ken's.
It would be good to have
Cool.
some audio
There
there.
you
Sorry.
go. Welcome back, you guys. I really appreciate y'all tuning in and watching us. And thank you for watching the sponsors that we just had. Ken's. Yes. They have some pretty good prices on some big old TVs. I know you have a fireplace, and I know you have an empty spot or some picture that needs to compete. I'm winking my eye because my wife has pretties up there. That's probably the way it's going to stay, but we have a good TV. So, but if you're in the market, and we may be, who knows, these things never, always work, and the quality's getting better, but those are some pretty good deals and prices.
Not to mention the chairs from Chichester.
Oh, yeah.
That's also a kind of nice little add-on there. So.
Yeah, I will attest that some of those recliner chairs are amazing. Now, do I necessarily need one? I don't know, maybe, but there are some individuals who really need that in order to even sleep on them, and there are some that will sleep backwards, almost a flat way to sleep on that. But they have a lot of other supplies, compression socks to CPAP mask, all kinds of things, medical supplies and different things dealing with home health. So I would highly encourage you to swing by there and tell them you saw us, and we promoted. And if you are a potential sponsor, please reach out to us. We would love your support. You're not only supporting the game, but you're supporting in the broadcast, but you're supporting our team, our youth media team, and you're supporting the Sharks as well, because we are going to contribute some of the sponsorship to the Sharks. And for as a gratitude or thanks for allowing us to build a media program around their program, which I believe in both. So again, please stay with us in about 20 minutes. We're going to start the semifinal handball semifinal game to decide who is going to play the Houston Sharks at 2 o'clock.
Do you have any predictions?
I think it's going to be wild and fun. Houston has been pretty super dominant in a lot of ways. I don't want to predict one thing. I think if their heart is into it, that anybody can be taken down. That's what scares me about the Georgia Bulldogs, by the way.
Yeah.
So we are hoping that it's going to be a great and close game and exciting. But either way, the main thing, like the coach said down below that you may not have heard, it's a matter of them enjoying the skills, learning it, and just having fun, whether they win or lose. But winning is important to all of them. So you'll see disappointment. So there is that strive and that kind of thing. That's what life is all about as well, is pushing forward and sometimes not succeeding or not quite meeting the mark that you set out. But the main thing is how you tried, getting there, and trying your best and using all your best skills and abilities to try to accomplish a win. But not every time you do. So we've got a little bit of action going on here. We're going to try to see if we can cut out this broadcast and start up new, because they may be starting up real soon here. So thank you all for watching the pre-up broadcast on the D Connection Disability Sports Network. Thank you all for watching, and we'll be back really shortly, maybe sooner than later. So thank you all. We appreciate it. Take care.